71 like a Cadillac. We go way out where there ain't nobody. We turn this corn.
Hey y'all, it's back in 2017 and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a couple hacks that you can use in adventures like looking clovers in the Eagle Adventure, etc. So let's on to it.
But I never thought she would get down with somebody I know. I guess that's just how it goes.
The first hack that I first recommend is drawing a map. A map that once you have already filled out the whole clover and everything, take a picture of it and do it again and like fill in or mark dots on the clover where mini clover keys are at. I will put mine up on the screen right now. This kind of helps me a lot of like, oh, I wasn't sure if I went through this area or not, so I'll just mark that or check on my map that I created and see if I've got there or not, and so you don't have to search all over the map like, where the heck is this last clover? The second hack that I also recommend is to memorize the map. This takes a little more practice because you have to do it a lot. I mean, I've memorized the whole map I've memorized all Lucky Clovers without even looking at the map by just simple gestures like, oh, a clover is near this house that has a rope next to it, or this clover is in front of some trees or next to some trees behind a house or something. So I would definitely recommend of memorizing them.
It's in the frogs, you name the babies and I'll name the dogs.
Now, this is just time is another good thing, but time isn't really an important one. But I always, whenever I got the quickest time that I've ever gotten, because I actually timed myself, I don't know what my time was actually, because I was too shocked of the prize that I got, that the better the time, the quicker the time, the better the prize is my experience, but let me know your experience down below if you do time yourself. I would really like to read and see what y'all think of your experiences on quicker or slower time. Now this next fourth hack I would definitely recommend because I use this a lot and it kind of goes with the memorizing hack. This is kind of like a routine. Like for me, I start in the right hand corner in the right hand clover stem thing, and I go around the map and collect the clovers as I go, because I do my own routine and I go around the map and just like going on the sides first and then easing my way in on the map. So I would definitely make a routine of like starting on the right hand side of the map and then moving your way down into the bottom stem or clover and then so on.
What if I was made for you and you were made for me? What if this is it?
The next hack, the fifth hack, a lot of these I do recommend, but this one I use a lot because I really depend on this one a lot as well, which is counting clovers. When I'm ever unsure if I got all of the clovers in that one specific area, I always look at the clovers that I've gotten. So like, for example, in the right corner, right of the clover, I've always had 13 clovers chosen. So I'm just like, okay, if I have 13 clovers, that means I'm done. So you move on to the bottom, and once you think you have everything, if you don't, you look at your clovers, and let's say you have 28, which is what I have. You have 28 when you're done, but if you have like 24, you'll say, oh, I missed 4 clovers, and you can go around that clover again and look for the 4 clovers that you missed.
I'll be outside your house, might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you up.
Alright, this hack, I know it's hard to do because I've seen people do it a lot and they get lost really easily and cannot find the clovers at all. And that is filling in the map. The map is very hard, or like it's very easy to do, but it's so like as you see on the screen here, I actually fill in the map kind of like as I'm coloring in the map with my player. So like instead of like starting off scribbling, going through the map, so like you just fill in the one piece of the clover at a time and then smoothly run into the other part of the clover as it's shown on my routine. This is my routine of or how I do it on the map. Y'all don't have to copy it. You can start at the top and then work your way sideways and then all the way down. But I would not recommend starting on the top or bottom, and I wouldn't recommend starting on the top and then moving your way on the bottom to the bottom like right away, avoiding the sides because that would just get even more confusing because you'll just say, "Oh shoot, what if I already went through that area like on the sides that's close to the sides of the clover?" But I would just start on one side of the clover or on the top of the clover and work your way sideways and then down and all around.
By the way, I hate that stupid old pickup truck and never let me drive.
These two aren't really hacks, but a lot of people think this matters. And I'm sorry for non-members on this one too, but people, you please help out the non-members. Non-members, they need, they can't get to those high points on where they have to have another player dance with them on the little format thing to get up to a clover, and then you get gems, and then there's a rainbow slide. So please help them out because I get it. Members, it's easier to have a flying animal and because you could just fly up there and get the gems and get the clover, but you still need to help non-members because non-members they can't get to that point because they're not a member. Sorry.
Keep your eyes open.
A lot of people think that the order of how you open the chests on the slide matters. It does not matter at all. Just like the Forgotten Desert, it does not matter on how you open the gems chests. It doesn't matter if you open the far left one first or the middle one first, or you open the silver gemmed chest first. It doesn't matter on what order. Especially with guys, it does not affect if you see jackpots in lucky clovers or like anything like that or treasure chests in the Forgotten Desert. It does not affect the prizes at all. Guys, it does not matter if you open the chests. Cause I've gotten a pink lung from opening up those chests in the Forgotten Desert, that is. And I saw a lot of jackpots and lucky clovers, and I've gotten so many good prizes. Like, I don't know. I've gotten so many good prizes.
I get so neurotic about it, baby. 'Cause I know you.
This hack is also pretty useful if you want to gain more gems. Whenever you gain a prize on lucky clovers in the small chests and your inventory is full, just go ahead and recycle some items, but after that, you can keep doing lucky clovers, and once they give you the item and your inventory is actually full, you can just recycle that same item and just have the same item all over again. Or just recycle some items that you don't want. But that's how I gain gems as shown on the screen.
She could hear those church bells ringing, ringing. And up in
Another problem I know y'all have been troubling with is lag, but lag I can't really have a hack for. I know y'all have been troubling with lag on these adventures, and I'm so sorry for that. I don't know how to fix that, but I have heard if there's a lot of people talking in the game, that is mainly the problem of lag. So if there's people talking in the or if there is people talking in Lucky Clovers, that's probably the reason why of lag. Like non-members, no offense out there, saying please help or anything like that. So if it's just like a normal conversation or anything like just a conversation that doesn't need to be included during the adventure, you can just tell them to be quiet for or something or something similar to that. If they're complaining about lag or anything like that, well, you could just say, well, if you want to stop the lag, you need to be quiet because that causes most lag. So yeah, that's mainly why lag happens, but yeah. Alright, y'all, that is all the hacks I have for today. Please comment down below what your hacks are for like these adventures like Eagle Adventure, Lucky Clovers, and the Spring Festival, etc. I would love to hear your comments and ideas. I probably missed out on a lot, so I'd like to hear what your hacks are. So comment them down below. Also, if you are new to my channel, please hit that notification bell and the subscribe button because it is amazing. Join the Pie Squad. Oh, you don't know what the Pie Squad is? Okay, you don't know what the Pie Squad. This is the Pie Squad, but it's basically whatever animal you want with a piece of pie on its head. So go ahead and just buy a piece of pie and let me know down in the comments below that you have joined the Pie Squad because I will surely heart your comment and give you a shout out. Alright, so thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great Easter. Be sure to comment, like, and smash that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.